What's up, church? Welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm Nathan Purifoy, and this week we're talking about Acts chapter 22. Yesterday we talked about Paul walking down the road to Damascus, being blinded by this bright light and spoken to directly by Jesus. And he's told to keep going to Damascus, and then he'll get all of his directions when he gets there. And when he gets there, a man named Ananias came to see him. What's interesting about Ananias is that Ananias is a Jew, not necessarily a Christian. He's a follower of the law that came before Jesus, the law that Jesus came to help us get rid of. And this is a person that does a huge miracle for Paul, because when Paul reaches Ananias, Paul is still blinded from the experience with the light. He still can't see. And Ananias tells him to receive his sight, and he does. Now, two things about this are interesting is, do you limit where you can receive your miracles from? If you think you can only receive your miracles from people that see and understand and believe just like you might be wrong. But secondly, do you limit who you can be a miracle to? Now, it is a huge, huge impact when you receive a miracle. I've had moments in my life where we've gotten housing when we were about to be homeless. We've been able to make rent checks when we were about to be broke. Like crazy things, amazing things that have happened in my marriage and in my life. And that's special. Those are great moments that I like to talk about with some of my friends and tell those stories about. But there's something more special about being that miracle for somebody else. Being the one that gets to deliver something that changes somebody else's life. And to me, that feeling, that experience, that impact, that's bigger than receiving, is being the giver. And Ananias was able to walk into Paul's life and be a giver. Be somebody who gave a miracle to Paul than Paul needed it most. So I just want to remind you of those two things. Are you limiting the miracles that God can bring into your life? And are you limiting the places where you can be a miracle to somebody else? We'll see you tomorrow in the Daily Dose.